This is the Interpretation Act of Canada. Article 35 of the Interpretation Act of Canada. General definitions. In every enactment, everyone, person, or any word or expression descriptive of a person, comma, includes a corporation. Includes a corporation. The Interpretation Act of Canada, Article 2. In this Act, in this Act, public officer includes any person in the federal public administration who is authorized by or under an enactment to do or enforce the doing of an act or thing or to exercise a power, or on whom a duty is imposed by or under an enactment. Now notice before, when we were talking about the word person, it gave a description and said in all of the enactments. In every enactment, the word person will mean only an artificial person unless there's a contrary intention, unless that word has been redefined in the enactment itself. Well, still, in the Interpretation Act of Canada, Article number 2. Now notice what it says here, the designation or the indication. It says, in this Act. So now they're referring to in the Interpretation Act alone. Just in the Interpretation Act, not all the enactments of Canada, but just the Interpretation Act. In this Act, the word public officer includes any person in the federal public administration who is authorized by or under an enactment to do or to enforce the doing of an act or thing or to exercise a power, or on whom a duty is imposed by or under an enactment. So, in this Act, in the Interpretation Act alone, public officer includes any person, or any person who a duty is imposed by or under an enactment. Not in every enactment. There are some people out there that are saying that the word person always refers to a public officer, and they're drawing that interpretation, that understanding, out of this enactment, from this verse here. But you clearly see that this part here doesn't say that in every enactment. Like you saw verse 35 said when we looked at the definition of a person. It said, in every enactment, the word person includes a corporation. Well, here it says, in this act. So, the description of the public officer, which is right here, it doesn't apply to every enactment in Canada or every enactment in your province. It only applies, this description here, to this act, that enactment, the Interpretation Act of Canada.